I have always loved playing tennis since I was a kid. It was kind of my whole life. So when I heard that Fredericton was hosting an international tennis event for juniors, I knew I had to be there. It was a dream come true for me to compete with some of the best players in the world from different countries. But getting there was not easy. I had to train hard every day, practice my skills, work on my fitness and mental toughness. I also had to balance my school work and social life. It was a lot of pressure and stress, but I never gave up on my goal. The event was called the ITF World Tennis Tour for Juniors and it took place at the Abney Family Tennis Center in Fredericton. It was a week-long tournament with 32 players in the main draw and 4 spots for qualifiers. The prize money was $25,000 and the ranking points were valuable. I was lucky enough to get a wild card entry into the main draw, thanks to my coach and the tournament director. I was so excited and nervous at the same time. I knew I had to play my best tennis to have a chance against some of the top-ranked players in the world. The first round was tough. I faced a player from Ukraine who had a powerful serve and a strong forehand. She was ranked 150 in the world and had won several ITF events before. I had to fight hard for every point and use my speed and agility to counter her shots. I managed to win in 3 sets, 6-4, 4-6, 7. The second round was even tougher. I played against a player from Australia who had a lot of experience and variety in her game. She could hit slice, drop shots, lobs, volleys, anything. She was ranked 120 in the world and had reached the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam junior event. I had to be alert and creative to keep up with her. I lost the first set 3-6, but came back strong in the second set 6. The third set was a nail-biter. We both played our hearts out and it went to a tiebreak. I saved 2 match points and finally won 7-6, 10-8. The quarterfinals were a surprise for me. I faced a player from China who was ranked 300 in the world and had qualified for the main draw. She was not very well known, but she had beaten some higher-ranked players on her way to the quarters. She was a lefty and had a tricky spin on her shots. She also had a lot of confidence and determination. I underestimated her at first and lost the first set 4, but then I realized that I had to step up my game and not let her dictate the pace. I started to play more aggressively and hit more winners. I won the second set 6-2 and the third set 6. The semifinals were a breakthrough for me. I played against a player from Kazakhstan who was ranked 100 in the world and had won 2 ITF events this year. She was a very solid player with no obvious weaknesses. She could hit hard and deep from both wings and had a good net game as well. She was also very consistent and made few errors. I knew it would be a tough match, but I also knew that I had nothing to lose. I played with freedom and joy, trusting my instincts and enjoying every moment. I surprised myself and everyone else by winning in straight sets, 6-4, 6. The final was a dream come true for me. I played against a player from the US, who was ranked 50 in the world and had been a finalist at a Grand Slam junior event last year. She was one of my idols growing up and I had watched many of her matches on TV. She was an amazing player with great skills, power, speed, and charisma. She also had a lot of fans cheering for her at the stadium. I felt honored and humbled to share the court with her. The match was incredible. We both played our best tennis and gave everything we had. We exchanged some amazing rallies and shots that made the crowd go wild. We also showed respect and sportsmanship towards each other throughout the match. It was a close contest that could have gone either way, but in the end, I managed to win by a narrow margin, 7-5, 6-7, 5-7, 7-6, 9-7.